It's the first time.
For sure, for sure.
The first show.
Man, that's my boy Avante Rose, man. Talk to me nice, Chew.
Talk to me nice, too.
Talk to me nice, Chew.
What's going on, fellas?
Nothing
All
much, man.
right.
This
This is
our
my
first
Going
second.
on?
podcast without my boy.
We
Talk
are
to me nice
solo
podcast.
tip.
We got a special one. We got a special
Yes.
one for y'all. Avante Rose.
I
Um,
am standing in for him, trying to get on forever with you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? We can make us a team now until he come back. Y'all let me know, you know?
facts.
Okay, all
Facts.
right.
I
That
fucks
works
with
for
it.
me. Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
I
Thank you for
fucks with it.
being here with us today. We really do appreciate it.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yes.
For
AR.
sure, for
I do
sure.
super appreciate it because this is our first one that we doing with just me and her. And then I'm gonna be real, you done a lot of shit a lot of motherfuckers haven't had. Even rich to poor, especially hood niggas and shit like that, bro.
Man, I done been on the whole Ferris wheel.
I'm already knowing. But where I do want to start at is because a lot of people is so intrigued with the city of Compton. I want to know how it was for you personally growing up in Compton.
Whoa, it was crazy, but it was our environment, so we was used to it. You know what I'm saying? So what a lot of people
So
wasn't used to, we got accustomed to it, you know. So that's why everybody else glorify it, but we don't, you know, we trying to get away from it, and we terrified
facts.
from it, you know. So
That
you
is
know,
the
But
truth.
you being so used to it and being from Compton, watching Easy and all them growing up, and you being in junior high, high school, and all that, it was just so regular. I was you bad? Was you in the sport? Because I know you love sports. You know what I mean. We talk about it all the time. I know you love sports. In high school, mainly, was you in the sports, or you was just straight up a street nigga?
I actually to piggyback off of what you said before, um, I got to play a lot of baseball, like little league. So I got to get picked to be on teams to
Nice.
go and like represent LA. So they used to always get to ask us questions like other states and stuff. So um, the questions that other teams used to ask me all the time, because I was the only one from Compton, was like,
Mhm.
"You ever seen Easy E? You ever been in a drive by? And you ever been shot at?" And those are like real things that's happening to us, you know.
That is
But
crazy.
everybody's asking that, you know. So it made me look at it differently then, you know, as if you want
Mhm.
to get used to something else, or this is a way to
Like,
not
why are
portray
they
that.
infatuated with it? Type shit. Like, why is y'all asking me about the
Exactly.
worst part?
When when while I'm playing basketball, one of my friends get killed, or you know what I'm saying. So or
Mhm.
baseball, I mean, you know, and something
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
real
through,
life
but
for
they're
you.
glorifying it, you know. So it made you
Yeah,
look at it differently and want to show something different, or at least do something different, not become a statistic.
yeah,
Did you play
definitely.
baseball in high school?
Yes, I did. I got drafted by the Yankees out of high school.
Damn, bro.
Wow. Fun
Yeah,
fact, something nobody
yeah,
would probably even know.
Eh, So when you got
yeah.
drafted, you had to go to the farm league first, right out of, you got drafted right out of high school, so they take you to the farm league first, right?
Well, it was more of a draft follow because they wanted to watch me in junior college to see what they have to teach me, or see just to get my
Got you.
attention really. And they
Got
came
you.
to the house, and it was the Yankees, and so they came to the house, and they had the Yankees hat and the jacket. And I'm in my
Hmm.
room telling my mama, like, I'm not putting that jacket on. Like, that's the Crips wear that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, wow.
and 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 the people was in the
I want
living
to play
room,
for
and
the
she like,
Angels,
boy, if
mama.
you somebody, she like, boy, if you don't get your ass in there and put the hat on, take that picture.
Oh
And I went and
God.
took the picture, you know. But so my mind was still different, but you know, it still made me view things differently also, or tried to give me another chance. Because I didn't really know school was just college. I mean, college was like so much pussy,
Shit.
like
Mm-hmm.
Oh
they
wow.
put that on the recruiting list. I thought it was more school. So, I was still ignorant a little bit.
But the thing is, and I'm gonna be real, that's an accomplishment in itself to even have recruiters to come even visit you. Because a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
motherfuckers be great at sports in the hood, and won't never get that look. Who is that nigga? Oh, it won't
Oh
even
yeah.
matter. But
Yeah, I'm super Al Bundy, boy. I tell you, boy, I got all the football stories. I
at Polk
finished
High,
in one game, but I don't want to talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I
I
should have been
got you.
even bigger in football. Like that's what a lot
Right.
of
For
people
real.
say all the time, you know. But I get tired of hearing that shit. The worst talent is wasted talent. You know.
What high school
So
you went to?
Indeed.
Centennial.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, Centennial. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chew, how
that's
I
what
met.
I went to Sarah, but I got kicked out. I
Got
got
you.
kicked out the first semester, and then my mom was like, "Where you want to go, Compton or Centennial?" My brother was like, "He can't go to Compton." And shit, I went to
Right.
Centennial. All
I'm
my
still
homies was
laughing
there.
about the
I played.
Yankees jacket.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I did not want to put that on because the Nutty Blocks where the for young Nutty, like
Yep.
so.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm not putting that on, like, and they want to take a picture, like,
I
yeah,
wish, I wish, I wish our mutual homie too, Papa. I wish he would have played baseball. That nigga, y'all two niggas is the most. He the
oh
one that
man,
got me really on baseball too, bro. Like y'all niggas love baseball, bro.
yeah, I am the bitterest athlete. Like, I'm not cheering for nobody. Fuck them rich niggas. Like, they made it. I didn't. They can kiss my ass. Hey, tell me this. I don't know why niggas want to cheer for a nigga that they don't even know, and then this nigga will fuck your bitch. Like, why are you cheering
Taker.
for? And then, yeah,
Well,
motherfuckers always be
well, let
like,
me.
come to the Lakers game. Like, these niggas is in tank tops and shit, and I'm supposed to bring my bitch, and we sitting here and he winking while he make a jump shot. Man,
Well,
Oh
let me
wow.
speak on that. I feel you though. Trust me.
and you making your girl cheer for this nigga and like put his
You a
jersey
cold
on.
nigga.
That's not good.
Oh
Like
my
you're just
God.
influencing
Yeah,
her to
no.
influence this guy. Soon as she's mad at you, then she's gonna go fuck your favorite player just
Oh, I
because.
want D. Russell.
It depends on what level she on though, if she got the access.
Facts.
I guess that's
Maybe she is.
Yeah, she got the
Oh, the
access though,
access.
Yeah.
Man, if we go big, then hell yeah, she got the access. She just it's a
Okay.
DM away.
Right.
This life
Hmm.
is not fair. Like, mm-mm.
I will say this: most niggas love they sport and want to go watch they sport that they love because they know they could do it or they did it. Like that's why I watch bad. I used to look. I mean, I used to tell Papa all the time, nigga, I cup Derek Fisher. That nigga ain't got no action against me, bro. And we used to
Yeah,
laugh. That's
defense.
why. But you watch because you think you could do it, and I can understand like the natural fan, like or the regular fan being like Chew. She knows she can't hoop deep fish up, but she watch basketball because she like it. But I understand what you saying. Like, man, I ain't taking
No,
you to
I
that
watch
game, so
basketball because I
that
like
nigga could
players.
reckless eyeball you. You
Well, I
like the
don't want my
player.
girl to cheer for
That's what he's
nobody.
saying.
I just need my girl to cheer for me. I think that's because of everybody I've been around, and
Yeah, it's the
like I
life
would be
you
over here
had.
with one homie, and then these same girls would be over here with the other homies, and they looking at me like we was just at y'all show, and now we over here at such and such house, and thinking I'm gonna say something, but I'm not. Then after that, they
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
cool, I fuck with you. Like, you all right with me? You ain't gonna, like, no, I ain't gonna say nothing, but it makes me not trust like none
I
of
was
them,
gonna say that. How
So
does that make you feel? Does that make you feel like you lose respect, or are you just trying to avoid that type of female in general?
I mean, if I'm like trying to smash her, then it's whatever.
That's
But
different.
you
But in
always
general, like,
you
would
always
you work
know
with her? Would you trust her? Would you be like, I don't like bitches that move like that? How would you approach that situation?
Right.
I mean, it depends off of the vibe, but also if she's already been ran through by these two different crews, then you know what I'm saying. Sky is the limit. So I'm definitely gonna stand down. I always say I would. I don't want to fuck the wrong one to miss out on the right one. You
Right.
know,
Oh, I
like
feel that. Oh yeah, real bars.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
nowadays, girls, as soon as you smash them, they gonna tell their friends. They gonna tell like
They
five of
do.
them,
They tell
maybe
everybody.
three
Yeah,
of them.
that's that new shit, I guess.
Yeah,
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 they want to
man.
make her,
So
feel away like I've had it, and that is that new shit. It's like they not afraid to say, I've
so
been ran through or I'm running through them because they want to make it seem like they've had it all, they've done it all. You ain't getting nothing they haven't gotten already.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
you take more pride in yourself. Like you're not
Yeah,
getting this. You know what I'm saying? So it it varies on situations, but
yeah.
with any chick, it's any guy's night. You know what I'm saying? If she's feeling
Mhm.
you and you get in her presence or eyesight or whatever the fuck you need to be, then you could, it may be your turn.
It may
Right,
be your lucky
exactly.
night.
It may be your lucky night. So that's how
Hey,
it is.
I done threw my dick on the crap table many nights. I know all about it. Trust me.
Yeah,
Man,
Lord
I'm just
Jesus.
I'm
letting
sorry,
my
Chew, but it's true.
down and
And I want to go into that. I'm glad you mentioned in that because, well, first thing I do want to mention, I know why you got your old Instagram hack, but one time, bro, I used to
but
I
you
follow
probably
you. I
got like
always followed you.
Instagram
I know,
or like
man.
maybe
Your shit be getting
23rd.
canceled.
The main, but
23rd.
I remember your main one. I think it was like your profile picture. You were on stage, no shirt, buff. I remember the
I
little
think that
rose
one was
in
she
the
said
in
buff.
the in the
That's the one I was
yeah,
popping.
buff on top of the stage. I remember that profile pic because I remember I was following that page for so long, and then I didn't know what happened to it. So your page
Hmm.
was
Yeah, man.
real
You get
popping.
it
You had a real popping page.
Tell her what
you
happened.
get it
Tell her what
deleted,
happened for
man.
me. Hey,
The Instagram
Uh,
had just
please
started, so
tell her what
you one
happened
of
to
the first
that page.
pages that
Why
had
it really
a
got
gang of
shut down?
followers.
Well, my actual first page when I got like 9,000 followers, I thought it was like Twitter and I could post some titties. I did that. That one got deleted. You know what I'm saying? So before a day even started, I was to my second page already. That's why I'm like have
Okay.
the name I have now. But always know, just running into one famous friend and you get a shout out and your shit's back booming. That's how it always happens. So
Right.
like that's why I never took it like that serious. I had one account; it was like 105,000,
Right.
Okay.
and that got
I think
deleted.
that's the one that was
Yeah,
Oh
booming
so
wow.
that I used to be tripping off you. Like
yeah,
you used to go hard on Instagram, but one in particular Instagram I remember, man, and I hope you still got it so you could send it to me. Is and I asked you about this, but you was in the studio. I don't know if you was doing the beat or you was just whatever you was doing, you was focused, bro. You was bing, bing. Some nigga walk in like, "What's up, my nigga? What's up?" Boom, the nigga see you, he like, "Hey, R, what's up?" You turn around, it's Nipsey.
oh,
You like,
and it was Nip.
Nip. Oh man, that motherfucking
I put it
Instagram.
on my
You still got
Instagram
that one?
page. Yeah, yeah, and it's a few other videos that I got like from that night, just when we was in the studio.
How was your
Hey, look,
relationship with Nip though? Like, bro, like I really respect Nip. Like he a young nigga, but he was really about his business. He was a respectable man from from every. I don't know him personally, but from what I just seen from his videos, from interviews, like, just tell me about your relationship with Nip, bro.
yeah, at the very beginning, I used to always see him outside of the studios. I mean, not the studios, outside of the club, like passing out his
Mm.
CDs. But I could tell
Yeah,
by
I
his
would.
demeanor. Yes, but I could always
Mm.
tell he was like a real gang member. I would say, you know what I'm saying, to where
Fact.
it was just always mutual respect. And he would give me a CD. I never listened to it, but I never frisbeed the motherfucker because I'll frisbee a nigga shit right in front of him. So
No good. I believe it. On me, Chewy will.
especially if niggas be trying to charge you for it and shit, like what is you trying to charge me for it. But so I used to always see him, and then I think one time we ran into I think Sam Cassell hit us up. We was on Sunset. We ended up across the street from the House of Blues and
Comedy Store.
Yeah, but they was at the cigar shop across the street on Sunset.
Gotcha.
So we pulled up into that hotel across the street. We didn't know Mobb Deep was they was playing the House of Blues. So they was all in the hotel and we was downstairs and then Nip was right there too. And then that's when Game had asked him like, where you from? He was like, I'm from Road 60s. And then it was like, all right. He was like, I'm with y'all. When that happened and then a whole bunch of Mobb Deep niggas came down before we knew it. There was about 40 niggas. Suge pulled up. It was a whole lot going on. And that happened on accident. But that was one of the first times that he, like, you know, said where he was from. And
you remember having this, you like, oh, that's bro from 60s that be giving me a CD.
Oh, yeah. I already knew who he was, but we had never spoke. But Game asked him just because he was and we was making sure of everybody in our perimeter, you know.
Gotcha.
Because the fools had about 40 rooms, you know, so because they was yelling G-Unit off the balcony, you know.
And
facts. Before we know it, all of them came in. You know,
that was
facts.
That was back then. Okay.
So then you and Nip locked in. Wait, well, hold on, real quick. So real quick, then. So now you and Nip locked in, like y'all on tour or whatever. What's y'all relationship like? Like he call you in the morning when y'all get up, y'all go smoke a blunt, or he chopping game with you. What is it like?
Nah, Nip and them. What the crazy part about that first tour is that I had gotten some trouble, so I was on probation, and so I ran into Nip. Me and him had the same probation officer.
Wow.
So I run into him in the little office in the little waiting part. Like Nip, he like, what you doing here? Like, oh man, he like, who you got? I'm like, say her name. He like, oh, I got her too. Like, she cool. So now I'm already in there buttering her up all the time. Now I know, and then she telling me like when I'm giving her the information about the tour, and I got all the hotels and everything. Nip, all he got is the dates. He don't know where he gonna be staying at because they like, you know, they roughing it right now, you know. So
oh God,
right. They not have a hotel but she needs all this information. So when I give her mine, I just tell her use the same thing for him because we gonna be in the same location, and then that kind of worked out. You know, but
wow,
but I totally forgot about that. But we had, and I used to bring her back souvenirs and everything, like
like
real. Yeah, earn the respect. That's the respect earned right there. That's how you do it.
Dang, so that's so hard. So y'all was tapped in already like that.
Exactly. We needed the same woman to make sure we was all right.
So I got a 2-part for you. A 2-part question.
Wait, hold
I
on.
want to know. Okay.
Them niggas had the same probation officer, true.
And then crazy. We did. I didn't even know she was cool too. She was very nice.
She's black, white, Mexican.
She was black.
Cool.
She was a black lady. Because I used to hit her with the mugs and stuff.
They help
you gotta try to get it.
Not against us, you know.
You got to try to get the souvenir that ain't gonna break before you get it back home.
Facts.
Because you're moving around, She
still got that. She still got that shit too. Believe it or not. Rest in peace to homie Nip. She remember all that. You know what I mean? Like shit.
Yeah. That's how I found out his real name. Just because when we went there, because Avante Rose is my real name, so you know. I always use that. But that's how I found out what his real name was, you know, just by going back there. And she said, oh, yeah, somebody else got this and something, because I waited for her to tell me, like, when I went back there. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I just seen him out there. And then she was like, with the long hair. Like, yeah.
That's hard. He got up out that shit, too. So go ahead, Choo, with that 2-part.
Yeah, tell us where rap is taking you. You just got done talking about tour. In the souvenirs that you brought back. So tell us where rap has taken you, and I want you to, once you're done pulling back on that, I want you to tell us where it left you mentally at this point in life right here.
Nice.
After you tell us where it's taken you physically.
Well, it's taken me all over the world, like to
Mhm.
see everything. Although I traveled a lot playing baseball, but I got to travel a lot more on a different level with the music. And
Not
it
so
has
much
made me,
structured like baseball would be.
yeah, because baseball I was sober, and you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
I wasn't, having fun and all of that, enjoying Amsterdam. So music has definitely shown me the whole world and got me like in touch with a whole lot more people that I wouldn't have been able to reach. Just with the bond of even performing in front of them or meeting them.
Right.
So it's definitely gave me the unlimited connections and friendships that
So let
should
me
be
ask you
forever.
this: you being overseas, how was the reception? Like, if you would get up to go get some breakfast in the morning, or go get some, you drink coffee or whatever, get up and the townsmen see you, bald head, tatted, swolled up, wolved out, and what would be the reception be like? How would they receive?
Well, the town and the people, they already know which hotel you're going to be at. They know by which venue, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
they could
Mm.
find you. And then all you got to do is dangle some weed out, and then I'm going to, tell you exactly where I'm at. And before you know it, I'm hanging I'm hanging with the locals. You know what I'm saying? We got to smoke before the show.
So
So
you did like the,
like,
the, the
That's dope.
smokehouses, like the weed and coffee. You did that in Amsterdam.
what did
Did all
I?
that, all those
Like, what?
experiences.
Coffee.
My picture should be on some of them walls up in there. Like,
That's what I'm
that was
talking
like the
about.
favorite spot versus where you can really
Okay.
smoke out the hotel. So
Uh-huh.
Amsterdam is like the best ever.
So they let you blow in
Usually
the
during
hotel room.
oh yeah, well, without getting in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It just
yeah, yeah,
depends
yeah,
on
yeah.
if you don't give a fuck or
Same
if the
type of.
promoters be
Okay.
putting it on there. Yeah. So
Got
no, but
you.
Amsterdam is the best. And then they got the red light district.
Yeah,
Y'all know about that?
we
You
heard
went
about
crazy
it.
out there?
No, I really can't get up to a girl that's like doing this for a living
Doing it
right
like that?
here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm,
But I've seen a bunch that I was like, damn, like
niggas will leave
you
their
need to be
family for it.
saved.
Right.
Yeah, you don't you just can't believe it. And then that makes
Yeah.
you be like, shit, anything's possible. But
That shit
yeah, no,
crazy.
it's hilarious.
So when
What?
she
Yeah.
say, where was that putting you at mentally? Like, this shit is just like easy, or I worked for this shit. Like, where was you at mentally when you was like overseas, or it's just like regular because you traveling so much now at this point?
Well, it really was a job. It turns into a job, and it gets like it's very tiring on your body, and you're just because it's hotel, then the tour bus, then the stage, back to the hotel, to the tour bus, to the stage, back. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. So
Yeah,
you just
smoking,
find time
drinking.
to put in that energy, all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
you have to, what I'm saying, pace yourself and just knock it out by like show 17. You'd be like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it'd be something different every night. But it's
Mhm.
still fun to do that. But it's also tiring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta adjust back to
and you
regular
get
But
life
you
when you
like
come off a
working out and
tour.
shit like that. Well, I know you wasn't hitting the gyms and the hotels or nothing. I know
Yeah, he had to
you
be
work out
because
and
that's
all
all
that.
we seen was the muscles on stage.
Right,
well, I
old
was a
Buff
natural
Jones.
athlete, so I could just look at the weights and I'm gonna get buff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I feel you.
so it's not like it's in my genes. I've been like this all my life. Like I was buff in elementary. So you know what I'm saying? Like
Dead.
Oh,
Thick
buff
fat
ass little
in the
boy just in
chest.
elementary.
so I would definitely it's a workout on stage, I'll be sweating like a
Right.
motherfucker up there, but no, I fake it or but
So where do you
I
think
can feel
has
that.
left you mentally? Like, how do you feel touring and just looking back? How do you feel that that's left you mentally? Do you feel like it has you looking at life a certain way? Does it have you feeling like you about to do things differently on your own journey? Because now you doing your own thing. How do you feel mentally? And if you could give advice to a young buck or somebody coming up, what advice would you give them in regards to touring and just the game in general, like rap in general?
Until I make it, I ain't giving them no advice. I'm gonna keep all my advice and then, use it and then I'll tell them later. But
I feel.
I think no, I'm just playing though. I think I know I am kind of serious though, huh? Like, no, I ain't
Yeah.
telling
No,
them little niggas shit.
I understand what you're saying because you ain't where you want to be with the shit musically where you want to be, so you can't game somebody up that you don't know nothing about right now at this point. You feel me?
Yeah,
You
because
know about touring and shit.
they're not gonna give me a whole lot of credibility, you know what I'm saying, on some certain shit unless I be like, yeah, I'm at my beach house right now, So
Got
you
you.
too can get
Okay.
like me.
You don't feel
But
No,
like
but
they
they
don't
know who
respect
you are
it
though.
because of the way things are glorified, like you said.
I feel it.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I,
that's true.
I think where it's left me mentally is knowing how to deal with all type of different situations and knowing where to go with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as just
Mhm.
being aware of what's going on around you and your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
every and anything can happen at any time. So, LA niggas, we're already paranoid. Like, so just after you put a target on your back and like show the whole world who you are, and you know what I'm saying, now everybody else knows you,
Mhm.
see you before you see them, so
Right.
And
it
being
make
prepared and all that shit because it can get tricky and dangerous for sure.
well all the time. So, you just it got to be like that. So I think that's where it's like left me mentally and knowing like what to do or the next step or how to, you know, handle all of the business situations.
So
Yeah.
let
To
me ask you
navigate through
this.
that.
Let
Yeah.
me ask you this. It may seem like a corny question, but it's super important to me because for one, you my homie, and I just want to see where you at with that. Give me your 5 favorite rappers. It ain't got to be in order, but I do need to know that. No cap on it. I don't give a fuck if it's Cool Mo D or if it's Lil Baby. Goddamn it, just I need your 5 that for sure I fuck with them. Period.
Um. Ah man.
Come on, man, please.
I say Tune. Uh.
Tunchi, Lil
I'm
Wayne.
I'm hella biased though because I all my
It's okay
friends
to
are.
be biased.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, it
you
don't
know,
matter. The homies is the homies. They know they bar out. That shit, that don't matter.
Ice Cube always been my favorite because he didn't sign them papers. You know,
When he tore up the office, that was you was fucking with that.
all of that. Even just the fact that he didn't sign, like he was still holding his own. Um,
I got Wayne Cube.
Mhm.
Wayne Q. Can I pick
A group can
Outcast?
count as one. A group can count as one.
Outcast, yeah. Yeah. The Dungeon
What?
Family.
Yes. I don't know. I'm gonna just hold them, and then I'm gonna pick the other ones later because
Got you.
I know I'm
It's
gonna
a good
figure out
top three.
somebody else
You don't want to.
who really.
I
Oh,
got you. That
Biggie
is
though.
something to think about.
Five is
Biggie
not
is my
is never
favorite though.
enough. Who
Biggie, your
is?
favorite?
Biggie is the goat.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
If I,
Biggie is.
I'm gonna give you a bar real quick. If I had to, it's different levels of rap, bro. So if I had to have somebody as my favorite, grab a mic, and I want to hear them fucking rap, it's gonna be Hove or Redman or or
Or red
40.
or
Them
for
is like my
40 for
3
sure.
favorite
40 for sure.
that
oh
really
40 got
raps from
nice for
storytelling
me.
to barring out. Cube is
Yeah.
up there with me. Don't trip. But like, if I like here, man, I gotta have somebody rap real quick. Here, Jay, do your thing real quick to whatever beat.
Yeah, and and
Yeah.
different artists give different vibes, even with the Pac and Biggie thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're ready to go kill a motherfucker, you can listen to Pac. If you're
Talk
ready to
to me.
go fuck a bitch, you can listen to Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. You're right
And
about
Biggie
that.
was on some real. And Biggie was on some real storytelling. You sitting there riding and shit like shit. I done did that. Like what? Oh, this nigga.
exactly.
Today's
Yeah, I
agenda.
got a
Dr.
story to tell.
2K.
It's like my one of my favorite songs ever, just of how he told that whole story.
Mhm.
Exactly. So that's why I say it's levels. If you just finna rap to a beat or something, I even throw Eminem in there too. I like to hear him rap just to a beat, but song,
Well, Eminem is the GOAT. I feel like he's the GOAT just because of see, I gotta put him on there too, just because of his impact. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I, me coming from a musical standpoint, I like a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, like Maroon 5 or, people who come get on the
you like all
billboards. You know what I'm
genres.
saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like a person just because they came out and they rode their wave,
Mhm.
like and that'll be a reason for me like fucking with their career just because, they
And
came at
then
the
you
right time.
that's
They
Yeah.
tight though.
capitalized,
Yeah. But music is like
so
it's a timestamp. Music, it attaches to what we've been through in life, so you remember things that you've been through according to the time of the music. You know what I'm saying? So
Talk
I
yeah,
to
but
me.
think
when
I
he
think
said
just
E40, I thought of high school. As soon as he said E40, I thought
yeah.
about sideways, and you know what I'm saying, in
Yeah.
a major way.
Yeah.
That was
Exactly.
You
the
already
CD.
know.
You
I'm ready and all out that sure when things is finna mature. So I'm gonna find me a nigga with a grip and hit his ass quick. What's your definition of a lick? Taking a nigga
taking a nigga
shit. Hey, put that on
on
something.
something.
Put that on the click. Nigga, come on. Come on, boy. That boy 40 ain't nothing to play with at all.
Yeah, yeah.
On the rival,
Look, so I know,
try to rap like that.
but
Even
yeah, I
son
feel
though,
you
as
on
a
that top
producer,
five because
Droopy is hard. Yeah,
Droop
I
is
really
nice.
do. I,
Let
I
me,
I
yeah,
remember
I'm
just
glad
that
you
era.
said that, Chu. I'm glad you
Yeah,
said that. So let
yeah, I
me
fuck
ask you
with it.
this: you
Mhm.
you've been around a lot of producers. You heard a lot of beats and shit like that. What's your beat wave, or what's a cold ass producer like? I could fuck with him, bro, on everything he do. I
Hey
don't care if
man,
it's
all
Drake,
of them.
if it's Quick, or if it's some nigga I ain't heard of.
I mean, all of them got their own sound and have all came with certain beats that have made certain type of songs out of them, and a lot of them, I'm not even good with names or faces. I don't even be knowing who I know until I
Wow.
see their reaction. And they say,
Oh, I feel you.
hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, um, but just being
That's a
around
hard
the
question, then.
different ones, you remember what developed from that moment, or which song it was or what happened. Um, we got in trouble with Swiss Beats at the record plant because we started pulling out guns and shit. And this nigga flipped over the keyboard and pulled out a fucking double pump gauge, and now we having a
Wow.
fucking gun party. Like,
Wow.
remember the
For what
homie who
though?
shot his girl through the door?
Nuh-uh.
Remember,
Wait.
'cause he
What?
was supposed to be fucking with Trey Songz. You don't remember?
Yeah. I do. My bad. Now I'm thinking about
I
it. I do
forgot his
remember
name
the
though, but he
incident.
was in there too. He
Uh,
was one of the first ones to
you
pull
know.
out a gun too. And then I pulled out two guns, and then like it was like now we just having a party, and the cameraman and we pointing at the guns. The engineer went and told on us.
And it was over the
And
bitch.
Wow.
No, no
no,
disrespect, you.
wait, over what bitch?
He's he
No,
talking
I was
about when
saying the
they
person
was pulling out guns, like, and he was with Swiss Beats, like showing the
we was
actual
pulling
guns
out
on the
guns.
camera.
Yeah, it was
I'm saying,
just. You're
go
saying
ahead.
like my memorable moments as far as the music, but I remember that moment as far as in there when we
Why was the
supposed to be
guns being
working
pulled out though? I'm saying.
for no fucking reason. just because
Because they
we're
just turned
idiots
up
and
and they
we
got him.
ignorant. We ignorant and we like got him. And so now this nigga, this keyboard who we supposed to be making beats on, Swiss flips it over and pulls out the
Something
pistol
that'll
grip.
get the room little.
He was
Yeah, and
young.
now we're just all in awe, and now we're recording and stuff, and then the engineer who works for the label, this is that record plant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he don't know where he about to get shot from. Man, he must have told on us. We couldn't go to that studio for about 5 months.
Wow.
I ain't gonna lie, you being my homie, I didn't even want to tap into stories like that, but you got to give me something else, nigga. That's
Yeah,
heavy.
something else.
That's heavy. That ain't no nigga. Somebody could have
That
got
was fun
killed.
though. That was like us
You?
having fun though. It
Oh, it
wasn't,
wasn't a my chest out situation type shit. It was just like we got him too, then, nigga. But
yeah, but we was playing. Everybody was playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was all
oh,
fun.
y'all
But
play too much.
you know, but just to know that a nigga can have a whole keyboard with a chopper in it, you know, it's like
Yeah, that's deep.
That's unreal, right? That's what I'm tripping on.
yeah. So
But
when
that's
you
what
even mentioned
that's why I said that. It's just to be we got it too, right here. You didn't think of nigga pulling no
yeah,
chopper out no keyboard. Yeah, this one right
yeah.
here, nigga.
So
That'll get this room little.
we might
Yeah.
edit this out if Swiss don't want everybody to know he got a chopper in his keyboard.
Right. Exactly. That's why I'm saying I didn't want to go there. That part to be edited because I didn't even want to go.
What
No
are you
more
listening
chopper.
to right now? Tell us what you got in what you listening to, what you bumping besides your own shit
I do
right
want to
now.
know that too.
I just go with the flow of things. You know what I'm saying?
So you listen to the radio?
Yes, I listen to the radio more than
That's
anything,
crazy.
just
People in
because to
LA
try to
gotta
get
just listen to
songs
the
out.
radio. We don't listen to the radio out here.
It's because Big Boy Letty Duno just got signed to Power 106 from 6 in the morning to 10. So the LA radio was real sweet. That
I
morning
think
radio.
everything that I do with music is influential, so I always try to figure out like what's buzzing now or what, just to not get up
So
in
what's
just
buzzing
one
to you
person's
right now
flow.
then?
Like, you can go on social media and it's going to tell you the hottest songs just by which ones the girls are shaking their ass to, or go to TikTok
Exactly.
and see what's booming, or so that's how you can find out what's going on with that. Then you turn on the radio and you can see whose singles getting pushed the most, and then you try to
Right.
make something within those lines.
You know who I am
Like that's
fucking
why I
with
always
right now?
who.
A young homie from the West, Zoe Osama. Bitch, hit him up. Get him up. Toot it up, little bitch, zoot
Okay,
it
I
up.
heard of him before. Yo, yeah,
That little
that go
nigga
Oh
be
yeah,
hard.
going. He was just Chew, he was just performing
Yeah.
at the Shark Bar in Mobile or some shit.
No way.
yeah. I
Yeah,
got
we
it.
don't go there. That we don't do that. I didn't know he was even out here. Yeah, we don't
I do
go.
like the
We
Young
don't go to
West
the shark
Wave.
bar.
AR, I love the Young West Wave. I do love the music you is coming with. Like I said, I got shit in the tuck that motherfuckers probably ain't heard or ain't never hear that I do listen to on the way to work. Like,
Oh yeah, nobody never heard none of them songs, man. I just but I still don't feel like it's the one. Every person is one hit away. Like she can make a song tomorrow and she'll be on tour for like 2 years
it
with
ain't
that one
about
song.
being one. I'm gonna tell you why it ain't about being one hit
Yeah,
away
it's
for
all it
you
take,
because
right?
Oh,
that's
you
all it
done. You
takes.
make half a hit. Like,
But
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real on some shit because when it come to music, it don't matter if it's one hit away or 1,000 hits away. It's the fact that you love music and you like to do it. Like I'm
Oh
saying,
yeah.
you doing it right now on the strength, nigga, because I love this shit. Wait till I get chippers for it and watch how much better and woo woo. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
So
man.
it don't matter about being one hit away. It's
I
about
get paid
the
for that
love
song,
of
I'm
it.
like crazy. If I get paid, then I'ma really act a fool. Like, goddamn it.
Right.
I promise you, on a couple of them songs that I got right now, that'll go in some clubs right now where you can do performances and shit like that. So that's why I'm super anxious and ready for you to get busy. I text him on the random, Choo. Hey man, do that music for me, bro, real quick. Woo, this.
I gotta put them shits out though, man. I was at one studio. Them niggas. Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about them niggas, but yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't even bring it. You know what I mean? This talk to me nice. This all positive vibes about what AR got going. Like it don't even matter what them niggas was doing. Right, because that's what I'm saying. When you just said that, like I don't even want to talk about them. Right? Who give a fuck about them niggas? Just go to somewhere else and do the music. Shit.
Now, I might have to go back to their studio, or I think they stole a hard drive, so I don't know. I gotta see if we got the hard drive, then I can talk shit to them. But if not,
You think
Oh
they
wow,
stole
yeah,
it
you
on
got to be
purpose
careful
or it
what you
was an
say.
accident?
it was accidental purpose.
Like I know he owned this, but okay. Yeah, well that is an issue.
Not,
Yeah,
but actually, I made myself a key to the studio. Then I taught myself how to learn how to record myself. Then I started recording
Mm.
myself. Like, because before, even the whole time working with Game, I never knew about none of the engineering part or even how to record myself or how I needed to sound. I just heard
yeah,
Why
myself
though?
on.
Is it
yeah.
a
You picked that
specific
craft
reason or
up.
you just didn't take interest in it at that time? Like you
I
was
just
busy.
didn't try to take away the focus and make it about myself because I always knew
Mm.
it was more about him. So I was giving all my energy to him,
So
to,
when
to
did
make
you
him better.
decide to start doing it for yourself? When did you make that transition, or when did you realize that you could do that?
Oh, I always knew I could do it. It was
Mhm.
just when things start, not lining up, and then I just had to fall back a little bit.
So
But
you start putting your energy into
no,
yourself at that point.
oh yeah.
And don't
Mhm.
lose that energy though. The main thing is to stay with that same energy, especially if you thought about it and be like, man, you know what? I'm cold at this shit too, bro. So let me go on and put.
No, I definitely know that. So it's
Yeah.
just making that right thing or getting that right, opportunity. You never know what it is because this thing leads to so many other opportunities. I got to be in a Dr. Dre commercial, and it wasn't even planned. Like,
Yeah, it led you to so many
and
different things.
what, man, I was getting so many checks from that.
That's
And
sweet.
that's what's up.
You know,
But you were being yourself. That's
yeah,
the whole thing, is that you weren't being something that the media created, something that a label wanted you to be. You were on stage being you, being who you were, and gaining the attention, being who you were. Do you think that affected things because you didn't have to? Not to say that anybody else is faking it, but honestly, when you're an artist, it's like you're being somebody else. You know what I'm saying? For a bunch of people that you don't know, but every night you went on stage, you were doing you, being yourself. You didn't change who you were for nobody. Do you think that affected things for you?
well, I think people are definitely like used to seeing me at 100 if they just see me from the stage standpoint, and then on social media just being so wild and disrespectful, and then shit happening and me ready to go. So they're always ready for that person.
Right.
Me
Yeah.
being calm or relaxed is probably not enough for them. If they just see me on stage jumping around for an hour and a half, like
Mhm.
they're ready for that energy. Or in the club slapping ass, or you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it,
So
it always
so
makes everybody else pumped up.
But you always got to give them, if you're going to be out there, you got to give them the full AR. So that all social media wave going through 23, 27, 30 accounts may not be the full AR that they want to know or that they might know. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's just a different chapter, you know what I'm saying? It was all fun. Like I can't
If
even
you could go
imagine
back,
most
what
of
do
the
you
shit.
feel like you would do? You feel like if you had the opportunity to go back and change some things or right some wrongs, would you? Do you have anything that you would do? Change up? switch
Yeah,
up.
I think I have a whole list of them that I would do,
Uh,
but if you ask me if I would do the same thing over and again, over all again, and get the same results,
yeah,
I would do it
yeah,
all over
yeah.
again and just still be cool with where I am now. Like I'm very
Okay.
I
grateful
like
for
that.
that, right?
I
You
like
know,
that,
Yeah, just
so
AR,
like you
for
I
said, you
would
sure.
do
picked
it
up
all
a gun for
over
learning
again
how to
and do
master
it
your
again.
own music. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
because everything I
that's
did,
something that
it
you
was from
picked
the
up.
heart. You know.
Mhm.
Say it
That's
again,
what's
AR.
up.
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
But I said I would do it all over again if I
No.
knew I was going to come up with
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I was talking about the last part,
results.
but
Oh, I just said because it was all from the heart. You know.
Mhm. Are
and
you
so
religious? You believe in God?
I believe in God. I believe in Buddha, Allah, whoever we believe in right now at this moment. Like, if that's gonna
Okay.
help us out, and you got a blessing for me, you want me to pray on your side, we could do it. Like, you know,
I
like
like that, AR.
I'm weird.
Do you believe in karma? Do you believe what people put out in this earth is gonna come back on them?
Hell yeah! What do you mean?
Yeah.
Please
Have
don't
you
bring up
witnessed
karma
it?
right now. Like, the fuck?
Come on, man.
Like, man, but
I think that's what
I
makes you
don't.
satisfied with your journey, and it makes you say, "I wouldn't go back and change shit," because you were able to see when you didn't. Sometimes when you don't take, karma into your own hands, and you just let the universe handle shit, you get to see things, that you needed to see to know. It's like a stamp of, you know what, you weren't wrong. A motherfucker did do you wrong, and now you got to see them pay for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really
Oh
take,
yeah, oh yeah.
shit into your own hands. So
Talk to him.
speak on that for us.
Yeah, and it'd be a certain time of your life when you're about like sometimes you don't give a fuck about karma and you don't care, and that be at the time of your life when you was aggressive and very active and doing something about it versus
Right.
now you'll think it through, or you know what I'm saying, it's just growth and you like being more responsible, because when you don't give a fuck, then you don't give a fuck about shit, so it don't even matter. So
That's dope.
niggas is wild.
Yeah, we don't know when our karma is coming for us. But we look back like, oh, I may have had to deal with that because of something that I did, in the past. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
start making better
I,
decisions and start doing less crazy shit and stupid shit, so that you wouldn't have to see that shit later on?
Oh yeah, totally, totally. And if I don't have to do no stupid shit, then the list of stupid shit is long. You know what I'm
Yeah, so
saying?
you be
So
still paying for the shit. It still be coming for you.
I
You feel
know. So
like, when is it gonna even out? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Facts.
because I may be trying to argue certain shit on the stupid shit list is justifiable. Like, well, I kind of had to do this, and still be like, that was some stupid shit though. Like, so
Because
it'd be
at
all
the
about the
time it was
reasons though.
justifiable. I see what you're saying. You're right, right.
Yeah, you start
Yeah,
looking
so
at it in that way. Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But I'll be trying to avoid shit. Like I'll look a motherfucker off. Like even if I see somebody, because they always do the double take or something, I'll look down because a lot of shit start off eye contact. If me and this nigga don't never look at each other, we ain't gonna never have no problem. So
Right.
I'd rather look at the chips than look at another nigga who looking at me trying to read tattoos and shit. So it's different out here.
Exactly.
I
Right.
wear hoodies and shit. Like fuck that.
I try not.
So we
I'm
want to.
not try. I really don't. I'm not to cut you off, Chew. I really don't pay attention to shit. If I make eye contact with a nigga, it's like, "What's up, bro?" It don't matter, black, white, Mexican. I don't be tripping like that. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's either
Yeah.
like, "What's up?" Sometimes I take initiative. I ain't gonna lie. I look down. I don't want to talk to none of you motherfuckers. I look down to my spot where I'm going and get little. So I understand that. You feel me?
I look away so fast, like nigga.
I got
Fuck
that in me
that.
too, bro. But if I catch contact, what's up, man? All right, go on. Like, you know what I mean? I don't trip. Go ahead, Chew.
We want to. we want to. I think what we want to do is kind of just listen to your music with you and let you vibe out and introduce us
I like that.
to yeah to your little journey. And I think we should do that in person so we can make this like a 2 or 3
I want to
part.
play Hub Love. I think I think I got
Play it,
Hub Love. Unless
play it.
unless you want to play it, but I want to play Hub Love. AR, hold on. I
Nah, I
got it,
don't even have, man. I can't even get in my Dropbox.
nigga. I
My
got it.
my
Don't trip.
my little
I got For
music group.
Everybody. Where is Hub Love? I got the one with Avery Red.
I can only work on shit. I mean,
Don't trip.
listen
Don't
to
trip. I
songs.
got it, bro. Hold on.
Avery Red, he been talking about shooting a video for that.
The Avery Red one.
Yeah.
Make sure you
Oh,
keep that same motherfucking energy when you see me
yeah,
offline.
offline.
Kick
He's
back,
a dick
high
ride.
five,
High five.
employee of the
Well,
month,
yeah,
that
the
car
month that
dealership where you be
tender
co-signing. Hating on me, you only gonna get your bitch for pulling up in them big trucks. You hopping out with them hands up. Don't be no stupid fuckers when them numbers
yeah,
start
that's
to
right.
pass. Guess what? My girl,
Yeah.
she is all about
Well,
me.
it looks like he got a hat on. Every-
My girl, she is all about me. But your bitch,
Every nigga can relate to that. Yeah.
Hold on. Not to cut it off. Hold on. This is what I want to say. And that's what I mean. And I ain't capping, bro. I listen to fucking music. You could ask any nigga that know me. AR, your shit got so much potential. Like it's songs that I got. Like why ain't that on Spotify and shit like that? But I know why, because you already told me and everything. But it's
You
time for
never,
you to
I just
work.
never put him out. Like, you know?
It's time, but it's time for you to put them out and work because I listen to the music that's coming out right now. I ain't saying it's trash because I listen to a
I can
lot
hear
of
the
music
plug saying that.
and your
I can hear
shit
the
is
plug
right
saying,
in the wave.
yeah, just because everybody always say like your chick is a hoe or you know what I'm saying. So that's why I like came up with just saying, your bitch is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I can hear the whole club. Everybody.
So you got
Like
do
it,
you have a TikTok? You put your music on
yeah, I got
TikTok?
TikTok.
You ain't putting
No.
nothing on there yet. Because once they do a little dance
Uh-uh.
to it, that's once they do
It's a
that,
wrap.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
wrap.
wrap. So if you make a little danceable song, or but they dance to everything. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
Exactly.
it's all
This
about
another one.
you.
This another one you barred
Yeah,
out on at the beginning. I like. Hold on, I ain't cutting you off, but hold on, I gotta play it.
Avante Rose. Said I'm too high, I can't think straight. Change fake, you a cheapskate. I'm a plug on some three-way, from women climbs from three-way. Grind hard, but it's smart way. I'm a real blood,
I'm
know
a
the
real
hard way.
blood
Big
nigga.
body can't fit in the driveway. It's my world, it go my way. One BP sideways. I used to block it, crime pays. I remember I was trying to find a way. Now I found a way and I'm okay. Now I'm twisted up, don't say it.
You feel me? Like that's something like that need to be out there. The beat was everything. You was born out and doing your thing.
You fuck with that one?
I fuck with
Real
propane, bro, because you knew you was gassing. I don't know. I fuck with propane. That's that shit. I be bumping that in the whip. Now this nigga over here losing lungs.
I know.
But I fuck with propane, and I want you to keep on just doing music because it ain't gonna do nothing but get better and get better and get better, bro. I ain't riding nobody wave or nothing like that, but just keep doing you, do your music, and like I said, I super appreciate this shit. I told you what I expected to
Hey,
do, and I'm gonna do
hey,
that.
look at this.
But
Hey, look at this. Look at this video.
that's you, okay? You miss
Can we
doing
show this
that?
on Can
It
we
don't.
show this
Yeah,
on
we
you?
we could do everything we want to. It's gonna go on YouTube, but we got a different goal, so don't even trip. But let me ask you this, because I don't want to close it out like that. You miss doing that?
No, not even.
Real shit.
Well,
Because you did it.
do I
You
miss
did it all.
performing or sucking titties on
I know
stage
you don't
that I
miss
don't even?
performing.
Both.
He don't miss performing. I know that part.
You don't?
No, I don't miss it, but I know it could go right back into the same flow of things. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Exactly.
like you never forget how to do it, especially when you know the cause or when you know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Sucking on some titties that I don't know where they have been just to get the crowd. Like, I don't know if I feel like it every single
Shock
night.
value.
Like
Yeah.
if I could like sucking some titties or like crowd surfing, I'd probably pick the crowd surfing. You know what I'm saying? Just
They was carrying your buff ass, feeling on your
I was
muscles
just
and your
watching
butt.
the
because
crowd surfing video on YouTube. I was just watching that video before you dialed in.
yeah, a nigga at one time because I gotta still say the words and I gotta hold myself up off of other people with my other arm, so I don't have no protection.
Damn.
I seen a dude jump right into my eye socket with his head. He was just
Damn.
like excited, and I had a black eye for like 3 days. Like
But
Wow.
it really looked
think
like
about the
somebody
breath
hit me.
control. That breath control got to be unreal. Crowd surfing, saying the words, getting pinched, socked, squeezed, and all that shit.
All
Nigga,
of that, all of that, to where you gotta. But if they respect you, then they ain't gonna do certain shit or try certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
squeeze your
Because they
balls and all
Yeah.
that shit. They just gonna grab your shoulders
Cause
and
they know you would kick out of that shit and sock them
Hmm.
right in their nose. And then,
Yeah.
you had to
Yeah.
do that.
uh,
Did you have to do that before?
hell no. But one time I was
Good.
down there, we created a mosh pit, and then motherfuckers was really like running at me, and I was like, "Hey, that shit. He didn't mean that shit for real." Like
Right.
Calm
Right.
your ass down, nigga.
exactly. I said, "Hold up, stop the song. Let me get back
So
to the
you wouldn't do
stage."
it the
Like,
same. Doing it again, it would be a little toned down, age appropriate.
oh no, I'm gonna give the same energy. But I
Okay.
was just
Well,
saying, I ain't trying to
Just
suck
certain
titties
situations.
every show because it's gonna fuck up shit I got going
not
on.
everyone.
You know what I'm
No.
saying?
You just gonna look because they whooping them out. Hey, I see your titty. Anyways, back
Yeah,
to these bars.
because I used to always be like on a nipple ring, and if a girl says she got nipple rings, then shit, everybody want to see them. Shit,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's for everybody. So
That's funny.
That's funny.
I used to
yeah.
watch that shit and trip.
If you got a little honey right there, then she gonna be like, "So this what you be doing every night?" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Exactly.
she ain't gonna
Oh,
be with that
salty,
shit.
oh, salty, sweaty ass titty. This bitch then went through
Oh my
16 songs and
God,
decided to pull her
Lord.
titty out.
Sometimes it's just that girl. Her shit tasted like some nickels.
Oh my
Like
goodness. Oh my God.
little nipple rings, but I did it for the
You
gram.
did it. It was going down, right? I
The
know you
party
missed
kept
that
going.
old account.
You know what I'm saying? But
Think about
uh,
the DMs in that old account that you got.
what man? Fucking DM.
But let me ask you this: back then, was you a DM nigga? Was you shooting your shots and shit? Like, hey, I'm finna pull up, girl. I'm down the street. Like, I ain't even know you was out here, type shit. Well, no.
Well, you. It depends on what kind of shot you trying to shoot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Yeah, I feel
they
you. Right, right.
everything was all available. It was depending on your opportunity or your availability. Like
Facts.
we was always on the go. So like for a long
Yeah,
time,
moving.
because all over the world. So you really ain't got time. This is all
So it was
Time to
either
give a
B.
fuck or anything like that. You just moving. Just
for,
living life and living
for
it.
yeah. So
Well, it's been an hour we've kept you for so long, but we appreciate it. We had fun talking to you. You shared some information with us that we did not know. playing baseball and things like that.
That's
You
so
know,
dope.
that's the other side of you. You know.
That was a
But
beat.
we appreciate it. We Ess is gonna get with you so y'all can sit in the studio and just listen to some music, and we want you
Yeah,
to carry it
we
and vibe
definitely
out
doing
and
a
just
part
let us
two,
know where you was at when
but
you was
this it's gonna do
making your
what I
music.
expected it to do. Like I said, AR,
So
and
are
you
we like a
already know.
little team now, or because
Well,
because
next
if
week
we
if you want,
team,
to for real, we gonna do the news next week. So we gonna
the
do it
news,
next Sunday. We gonna
we
start
talk
doing
about
the Sundays,
and shit.
like what's going on Shade Room and all that old script shit. Everybody else do,
Anything.
Oh man, now I
or we
gotta
could.
look up on what the fuck going on. I don't
No,
know.
no,
Y'all may kick me out of that.
It's
you'll
not. It's
be
what you.
you'll be
It's
prepared.
your opinion. It's
It's
your
your
opinion. It's
opinion,
your
and you'll be
perspective.
prepared for it. You'll be prepared for it on Saturdays. But me and her, when we get in studios and shit, we was going because we always had a third, so we finna go through a couple motherfuckers. But I love to have you do our topics and shit like that because
Yeah. Yeah, because
we
you
do
giving us a
random
different
topics,
perspective.
but they be real topics, and you will get a
Mhm.
different perspective. So we gonna
And then
start
look,
doing it every Sunday.
I'm gonna be making up topics and shit. And then y'all gonna be like true or false, or you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for sure. I
you know
got
what I'm saying? Like that didn't happen. It did happen. You ain't see
Yeah.
that?
I
Right.
got it,
I'm
and well,
newscaster shit on, like, and talk about the weather. It's raining hose over here.
we'll all throw one random one out there like that to see if it's true or if it's real.
Mhm.
Cool, but it's gonna be a 4-man team because I'm on Truth and laptop. So, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh,
Plus,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
That'll
True,
work.
T
That's even
True
better.
is a nigga that I love to have on camera because of his perspective. Like
Yeah.
me and
He's funny.
T True
that
to heard me snap on my brother and shit before. That nigga was sitting here looking like,
yeah, we're
oh,
gonna
this
have like
nigga.
some cobbler or something in the background next time. I see how you two motherfuckers is matching backgrounds. You know, y'all shit showing up. I'm
She
gonna
got
put
the
this
queens
motherfucker.
in the back.
We had to
You don't
switch
know
it
Yo,
that.
up.
y'all.
You don't know. Yeah, we had to switch it up. We was doing the whole thing. You don't know shit about that, AR. Them vintage babies. You see that
Okay,
in the back. My Spider Mans and my X Mans and shit. I was growing up on that. I was when y'all was ditching, shooting shit, nigga. I was at the comic book store. I'm a square from Delaware. You understand what I'm saying?
he got comic books over here. He got all the cards that you gonna need.
My nigga T True.
What
See,
man?
yeah,
He got
Me and T True is alike too. For to keep it real, yeah, T True. I got my
Yeah,
it's
shit
that'll
up
right
there.
work.
there, but he got the
Yeah.
whole all of this shit.
I
I
got
got
my
the
car.
comic.
I got my
I
coffee.
got the
I got that shit sent to me with the.
Look at
You
that.
see,
Look at
assignment
that.
autograph.
you see the dogs. Hey, AR, you ever met the dog? I see you.
Which
You ever
dog?
met the dog?
Snoop
Snoop?
Dogg?
Yeah.
That's my favorite crib. What you talking about?
That's my favorite crib.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like,
I'm rolling.
Give me a Snoop story real quick. Come on, man, please. Give me a Snoop story. I hate to even be
Close us
clown
out with a
chasing and
Snoop
shit
story.
like
We
this.
go. This how we gonna close it out. Tell us your
I met
funniest Snoop
Snoop a
story.
couple times too. My little cousins played for Bishop Gorman, so I used to see him and Shantae at the games and shit like that. So I met Snoop a couple times too.
man,
Tell us your funniest
Snoop
story.
is our funniest Snoop. Man, me and Snoop always like smoke
Get
a
high.
lot, and our first tour going to Europe, we was I'm about to give me some words. All right, we was opening up for Snoop.
Okay.
Hmm.
So when I realized all the stuff Snoop had in his dressing room compared to what I had over there, we just had like two bottles and some sodas, and he had the TVs. It it was just a whole lot. He had bowls of weed, and I was over there in his dressing room and performing with him like every
Right.
night. So
Right.
it's just
Just
He
AR.
been doing it big.
Me and the homie argued one time. This nigga gonna tell me. Asked the nigga. I said, if Snoop and Jay Z got off the plane at the same time on the same plane, who the and I said anywhere in America, who the fans running to first? This nigga said Jay-Z. I damn
Mm-mm.
near put this nigga in the Bob
Mm-mm.
Backlund,
Yeah,
the
no, they
cross-faced chicken
Snoop
wing.
definitely not
crossover.
running.
Talk
Yeah,
to
Snoop
me.
is
And Snoop
crossover.
back
Snoop is a
over
household
and he,
name. Snoop is a household name.
Nigga, I put that nigga in the
You
Bob
understand what
Backlund,
I'm
nigga, the
saying?
cross-faced chicken
White
wing.
people know who
Yes.
Snoop Dogg.
hey,
You
man,
understand what I'm saying? That's a household name, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, my guy. And
So
shout out Corrupt, man. That's my favorite MC, too. Corrupt
I'm
is
gonna
that
just tell
nigga on
you
that mic.
what I learned about Snoop is that he makes sure everyone gets treated equally around him, and everybody gets
yeah,
I
taken
like
care
yeah,
that.
of. Like,
And
yeah,
you
like,
know
and that's
why I
why he's
believe
seen
you?
so much success. To
Because
be honest with you.
I just seen recently. Like that nigga, I literally don't have no more Snoop music on my Spotify or YouTube music. This nigga says I'm gonna make sure every Death Row artist get paid like they was supposed to for that music, and he took it off all the streams. I
Yeah,
guess he finna start some streaming shit or whatever. That's
he
dog.
did.
I'm
He
a
bought his
follow
own
it and
streaming.
I'm a
Yeah,
support it. That's the
yeah.
dog. But
oh
that's
yeah,
fucking crazy.
boy,
The only shit.
boy, huh?
Go ahead. No, what was you gonna say?
Oh no, just talking about his
Snoop.
compound he got over there. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? He got
Mm-hmm.
he got the dice table over there. It's cripped out. I ain't never shooting on that. But
You gonna fuck around
Ah.
and win, nigga.
no, I'm not. Shit, it's just
Just use the red dice. Just use the
man. He,
red dice.
I'm gonna shoot with your money on that motherfucker.
I just shot dice with you out here at that pilot station. You was going up. Hey, that was fun
Nah,
too.
but
But let me tell you this about Snoop, man. I respect that nigga so much. I do want to go to that compound, but that store he got over there too, I didn't heard about in Inglewood. I want to go there, but Snoop is legendary, and that's even
hmm
dope to even know to know who he is and he know who you are for real.
boy,
At the
Yeah,
end of the
man,
yeah.
day,
that's
dog.
boy. Me and Snoop, boy,
And I know
is
y'all was smoking like
that shit,
motherfucking busted
man.
chinamies around that motherfucker.
I definitely got to be like the only blood on that tour that was in the whole
You fucked with the
tribulation,
Crips.
like all the time. Boy, I was up in there. Like they didn't have no choice. Game used to have to come get me. Like, man, come on, it's time for us to perform. I'm like, man, I'm over here with Snoop. Like,
I'm
I
Right,
not gonna lie
right.
definitely
though, AR, that is your
all the time.
personality. It don't matter if you Crip blood, Asian, watching, goddamn SA. If you cool, you fuck with people, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You fuck with people. You don't give a
Hey,
fuck really about that shit just because of your background. You do that make sense?
no, yeah, hell yeah, that shit don't even matter.
Uh,
But look,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned from Snoop just from him when he performing about how he could freestyle like a motherfucker,
Yes, he
like
can.
while the show is going on about what's going on at the moment. Like I've seen him do it so many times, like easily to where I definitely like put that in my bag of tricks when you're up there, just of something to know how to
I
do.
like that. I like that. But let me tell you this about Snoop. Snoop done freestyled albums. It's some of your favorite albums by Snoop. That nigga done freestyled the whole shit.
Oh yeah,
He probably started getting writers later on in life. Like I know Problem right for him, Bad Luck and all them niggas and shit like that. But Snoop didn't the Shiznit is a freestyle song. One of his greatest songs ever is
Yeah,
freestyle. So Snoop don't be
yeah.
tripping on that shit. He get writers just because it's more structured. Okay, boom. Go ahead. I buy it
it
from you.
was
Yeah,
it
what
was
you want,
just
50?
it was just a thing that I totally learned from him from performing and
And
just
that's
you know what I'm
dope,
saying,
man.
being on the road of just seeing him do something. You know what I'm saying, and then you gather it and put it in your bag. You know what I'm saying. That was
Right.
besides from smoking from learning how to smoke and
If you didn't do
having seen all
anything
over the
else,
world.
that's what you were supposed to do being around Snoop and he not even knowing,
Yeah.
just learning game. Nigga,
He
that's a
soaked it
trait
up.
that you gonna have in your bag forever, nigga.
I used to be up there with him on stage with Uncle Junebug, all of them, you know.
Rest in peace. Is
Yeah. Rest in
Uncle
peace.
Junebug,
Exactly.
rest in
That's
peace.
Yes,
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
yes.
Yeah.
Them
That's the
Yeah.
bro.
was way back. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah, Snoop my day one. That's my favorite crib ever. Besides
That's
Nip.
hard, AR. And then we got more of these stories coming for you, bro. True, trust me. But like I
Yes,
told
yes,
you, what my plan
yes.
was, It's gonna be my plan, and it's gonna happen, man. Like I said, I can't appreciate it more because this is me and her first one. We still got the Natural Born Foods logo up. You see it, Choo? Look at top.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. We had to change our background up. That's not it no
We
more
ain't
up
even got
there.
our,
This is
you know what
this
I
is
I
mean?
new.
seen that.
That's
I
a
thought,
whole
I
new
thought that
setup
was
he
on
got
King
over there.
shit.
You thought
I'm
what?
proud of him.
I thought that was on True computer or
No,
something.
that's the first
No,
one. That was the
that
first
was
one
our
that we
old
all
logo.
had. That's what he trying to do.
Oh,
He done went
that's your
dolo
little
and doing his
logo up
own little
there.
thing.
Everybody looked like
And
we had
nigga,
a little
Mhm.
just like photo shoot.
you
I
feel
need,
me? And then
I need to say I'm the other
so
person
this
over
the only
there.
thing I don't need you to do, man. We'll edit this part out, so Che, it don't matter. Just you could close it after he said his Snoop shit. Don't close your computer until the